Hello everyone, lovely to see you. Today I want to talk to you about treating dry, mature and even sensitive skin. Hi, my name is Leonie. I'm the clinical aromatherapist and formulator here at Moonhaven, and I'm really excited about what I'm going to talk to you about today because it's what I do with my skin every day. 56 years of age. I've not put any makeup on today. I don't usually wear foundation. I put a little bit of mascara on, that's about it. So you can see that my skin is certainly aging. I'm getting older, but if we keep our skin well nurtured and full of nutrient-rich ingredients, our skin can age gracefully and gently, and that's what we need to do. Now, I've lived in the Australian climate. I've spent a lot of time in the sun as a child and as I grew up. Not so much nowadays. The dangers of the sun is so well known now, and I've seen too many people with skin cancers, but I still get my fair share of the sun. So there's certainly some sun damage, and I'm certainly aging and my wrinkles are starting to appear, but hopefully they're not too great. But if you can nurture your skin with nutrient-rich moisturizing factors, then you will certainly slow that aging process down. There's no need to look older than you really are. So how do I treat my skin? Well, every morning it's the cleansing milk with rose geranium. Now, if you don't know anything about our products, we try to keep them as natural as possible. We infuse many of the herbs that we wildcraft ourselves or grow or buy in organically. We infuse those into our oils, into our liquids, etc., so that we can impart their goodness into our products. Now, we do this all in small batches. When there's no 100 litres of something being made at a time, we do very, very small batches and just a few bottles at a time to make sure that our quality is of the highest. So, cleansing it with rose geranium. Why do I like this one? Well, I've infused 4 herbs. These are, amongst that is mallow, marshmallow, which is very much an emulsient, yarrow, which is great with your hormones and helping to keep the skin activated, St. John's wort, which is a nerve iron and helps as an anti-inflammatory, and calendula is another one that we use a lot of. There's a couple other herbs, but they're the 4 main ones. Calendula is a lovely anti-inflammatory and I use it in most things. So this is beautiful. It's got some beautiful oils in there to help to ensure that you don't strip your skin when you moisturize, when you cleanse. I do this in the shower. I don't believe in having to be fussy about our skincare. I put a better pea size on, slap it on, wash it off. Then when you get out of the shower, just pat it dry. Do it at the sink, whatever you need to do. Now, moisturization to me is the key to keeping our skin as pliable and soft and young as possible. So I like to use as a day cream, moisture cream with rose geranium. Now, once again, this is based on some of those herbs. They're beautiful. We use our skin oils in that. Skin herbs, we call them the skin herbs. And we use the vitamin A, vitamin E and vitamin B6 or B5. I can't see, but I think it's B6, I'm not sure. Well, B5, sorry, I do apologise. Of course I'm using rose geranium, which we use to help to balance our hormones, and it helps to keep our skin activated. When I say skin activated, what's happening with our skin is there's fibroblasts, which are just underneath about the 4th, 5th layer of the skin. These fibroblasts are our collagen and elastin factories. These are the things that keep our skin supple and pliable and filled out. Now, as we age from about 28 onwards, these factories start shutting down. So if you're using some of these vitamins and some of these herbs, it helps keep them activated. So I always use that as a day moisturizer. It's brilliant, and that's what I do in the mornings. Now, most people say, well, where's the toner? Well, I don't actually believe in using a toner if you have dry skin on an ongoing daily basis. But if you want to refresh your skin, use our facial mist with rose geranium. Then we also have one with bergamot. Either or, they're both beautiful. Just a few squirts during the day. Usually I do this in summer when I want to refresh my skin. My skin's feeling tired and I need some rejuvenation, and I use this when I feel like that. It's brilliant stuff. Now, nighttime moisturisation is vital because this is when our repair processes are being undergone for the skin. So I like to use our Ultra Night Cream. Now, this has got a magic ingredient, the honey. It's very similar to Manuka honey. We're using a red gum, or if we can't get that, a Jarrah honey. But both of those are very high in the antibacterial and anti-inflammatory factors, very much like Manuka honey. In fact, the latest scientific research is showing that it's almost equivalent. So we use that. We've also got rosewood, which is a very beautiful essential oil for helping to keep the skin turning over. We're using, again, vitamin A, vitamin E, and the vitamin B to help keeping your skin rejuvenated and having a good natural turnover of skin, and so it doesn't get too sluggish. So I use this. You only need about a pea size for the whole face down to here. It's brilliant. Every day, when we get to treatments, let's say every day I like to make sure we use an eye cream. Now this is an unscented eye cream. We don't want to use too many essential oils around the eye. It's a delicate area. It doesn't produce its own oils because it doesn't have the same sort of oil glands as the rest of your skin. It's much thinner, and that's why we often see our aging coming through there first. So this eye cream is based on calendula. Now, I've spoken about calendula before, but calendula is a strong anti-inflammatory. It also helps to keep the skin more activated, and so it's very good for healing and those types of things. It helps with the bags under the eyes. Now, when you apply this, use ring fingers. Rather than spreading around like that and stretching all the eye tissues, I just do a tap, 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 and that's all you need, very lightly. We use a ring finger because it doesn't have too much pressure. What's next? Treatments. I love treatment. Once a week and once a week only I recommend, I should exfoliate. Now this is beautiful, this stuff. If you've not seen it before, when you come to the cottage, I'll show you how it works, because we'll often do it in the back of your hand. But just put a little bit on the back of your hand and very, 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 very lightly, and I mean lightly, it's just like this, just gently, almost not touching your skin. Just move the jojoba beads. This is what we use as our exfoliant medium in here. Jojoba is a wax, and it's almost like your natural oils in your skin. They'll melt a little bit on your skin as you use it. Just very, very lightly move those jojoba beads around on your skin, and then rinse off the product. Now, using beautiful organic Australian clays, so if you wish, use it as a mask also. So you can just move those jojoba beads around so that it's just gently polishing your skin, no sandpapering required, and then leave it on for 5, 10, 15 minutes just to get those nutrients from the clays into your skin, then wash it off. Always moisturise afterwards, of course. If you want to use a clay mask, I highly recommend you do so only once a week. I would always say exfoliating Fridays, and use the exfoliating scrub, and moisturising, and mask Mondays. So that's just so you've got a gap between each one. You don't want to do one night and one the next night, because it just makes your skin bounce from one condition to another. We want it to recover after you use these products. So the facial clay mask powder with sandalwood and oats is one I recommend. Brilliant stuff. As you can see, it's a powder. What do we do with that? Put about a teaspoon in your palm of your hand. If you're in a rush, just put a bit of water on it, mix it up, slap it on, missing out around your eyes. We want panda eyes because that's the best way to go. Wait for it to dry, and then just gently wash it off, and then pat, moisturise again. If you want to be a bit more exotic and a bit more creative, a little bit of apple juice, freshly squeezed orange juice. They've got the natural high alpha hydroxy acids in them, which is another anti-aging trick for you. A bit of yogurt has some beautiful lactic acid in that, or even smashed banana or avocado. And just leave that on for a period of time. Next, so this is all really good, but if you really, really, really want to treat your skin and your skin is starting to be quite dry, highly, 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 highly recommend our anti-aging skincare system. This is a 2-part process, a little bit more expensive than our other range, but for me this is the magic ingredient or magic step to my anti-aging skincare regime. This is the Bio Nutrient Gel. I use this for You put this on first. It's all the water-based ingredients, everything from wheat amino acids, aloe vera gel, using carrot seed, a little bit of squalane, not much. The wheat amino acids, I think, are the magic thing in this one, because they are the proteins that we need, our skin needs to boost itself, and it's just wonderful. It's a plumping type mechanism with that particular product, and so that will just plump up all your wrinkles and creases, or sleep creases and things like that. It's wonderful. As soon as that goes on, I immediately put on our age-defying serum. So whereas the bionutrient gel is water-based, this is the oil-based. We put this on top, and what happens, the two ingredients work together, but with this I am using all the lipids, the oil-based ingredients, things like the olive squalane, which is one of the wonder nutrient ingredients of the modern anti-aging world. It's such a fine molecule. It goes right down to where the fibroblasts are. I talked to you about that before, where the collagen and elastin is made, and it helps to activate it. It's a delivery system for all our nutrients. We're using lots of vitamin A, vitamin E and vitamin B in this as well. These are these things we just need. And because we're leaving it on overnight, it has longer time to actually soak into the skin and actually be useful to it as it repairs itself while you sleep. Of course, we're using all the precious, beautiful oils like evening primrose, rosehip, apricot kernel, jojoba oils, and those types of things. So I highly recommend using that at least every second night, interspersed with the night cream, or if you're like me, I prefer to use it every night and to get the results that I'm getting with my skin. So that's how I would treat mature, dry and sensitive skin. If you have any questions, just ask down below, please, or send me a message either via our Facebook Messenger or on by email at info@moonhaven.com.au. Hope that helps, guys. I will give you I'll write a blog post about this and give you a summary as well. Talk to you next time, and have fun. Bye.